Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Readings by Rev Marie. I apologize. Yesterday I was supposed to do the fire signs, and it turned out that it was kind of a hectic day. So I am definitely doing that today. Oh, I think I just saw an orb. Oh, Spirit's here. There's some activity in my home in the middle of the night. I think I have to cross someone over. Can be mischievous. It's a male. Probably followed me from somewhere. And yeah, I have to cross him over. But until then, hi, how are you, Ellen? Thanks for joining. So, readings for fire signs. Well, we're going to start with Aries. Hi, Phoenix, raising. Hi. So we're going to start with fire signs, Aries in particular. And, when I was thinking just before I started, I always communicate with my angels and guides and everybody that's going to come on or listen to later, angels and guides. And I ask Spirit, to guide me. And I saw a lot of beginnings. I mean, Aries had beginnings, Leo beginnings. And I'm thinking, how was that? Well, new moon today in Ontario, Canada. New moon starts around 9:39 tonight. Definitely felt the effects of the new moon yesterday. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Couldn't fall asleep. I had so much energy. It was like go through the roof. I don't know if you guys felt that. But anyways, so for Aries, what I picked up on is new beginnings, but it's going to benefit you not only emotionally, it's going to benefit a lot of Aries, maybe materially as well. So, and this is for all Aries, whether it's sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Definitely Aries are affected by this. I don't like the angel cards here. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Aries might even hear of a birth. Either somebody's pregnant, going to give birth, or somebody just recently gave birth. So that's in the works as well. And yeah. So hopefully everybody had a wonderful day yesterday. Today here it's a little cool. It's supposed to warm up on the weekend. But it was busy day yesterday. All right. So I'm going to pull up a couple cards here. Ooh, okay. I'm going to quick help across here for Aries. Aries, some of you may not have been, I'm going to move my cup here, been feeling as well. Maybe, you're worried about things. It could be worry, financially, worry about your job, worry, just a lot of different worries. It will get better. It definitely will get better. But, you got to think of this. Stress, good or bad stress, is still stress. So you may have to do something to alleviate your stress through meditation or just, conscious breathing, paying attention to your breath. But like I said earlier, the financials are going to improve. So it's bonus. Definitely a little bit of money coming in. Now, what is kind of surrounding kind of a cloud? I look at that as a cloud above you that was there and it's kind of moving away. Well, I've got the Knight of Cups here. So definitely, good news. Things are going to improve financially because you got a Knight of Cups. So if you haven't heard of any new prosperity, whether it's jobs related, let me see here, I don't have a lot of wands, but it could be just something that you needed that you've asked the universe and they're helping you. Things are going to improve materially and emotionally. Of course, if you're financially stressed, things improve there. It helps our emotions because we're not as worried. But things are really improving there. Now, around your life, really great partnership. If you don't have a loved one, I do see you finding somebody that you can have a really loving partnership with. Don't see it leading to marriage right now. It might be too soon, but definitely meeting somebody and having somebody in your life that's a really wonderful partnerships. Sometimes you meet somebody, you're like two peas in a pond. That may lead to something else, but right now, focus one day at a time. And you have a lot of people around you that love you and that support you. So you've always had that when you need somebody. Okay, what else here? Okay, the star. Follow your star. So when things are not very clear, you can always ask the universe to give you a sign. It can come as a synchronicity sign. It can come through a dream. But I do believe that you're little by little, you're seeing the whole picture, whereas you aren't seeing everything very clearly. things are becoming a little more clear to you on your path, and you're ready to move forth. And as far as what is coming to you, you're going to be you're changing. You're going to be doing things a little differently. Everybody goes through changes. I can't seem to wake up today. Oh, I had full energy yesterday. I don't know. And this morning I woke up really early. And then I thought, well, everybody's sleeping, so I'm just going to go back to sleep. And I did sleep a little bit. So I can't seem to wake up today. Maybe you had a really long dream last night and you were so tired. Sometimes we have dreams when we wake up, we're tired. Another thing too is to really ground yourself in the morning. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully the day gets better for you for Phoenix rising. So for Aries, yeah, I do see you taking everything that you've known, you've learned up until now, doing things a little differently. That could be in your career, your job, your home life, if you're studying something, you may decide to maybe expand on that. But there's an expansion, and that's where a lot of the new beginnings come from. There's a lot of new beginnings for you. And if you continue on your path, I see you lighting the load, meaning that if you had everything on, the weight of the world on your shoulders, or just taking on too much, I see you lightening that. So you're going to say, okay, you guys, do this. I'm going to delegate a little bit here. And if you don't want to let me do that, well, I'm going to move away with what I have. I'm not going to leave you high dry, but I'm moving away. So you're just not you're going to stop, I think, pleasing everybody, because you can't please everybody. Oh, I think your kittens weren't letting me sleep. My cat last night was like, it's 11:30, let's go to bed. Meow, meow. He was doing the pretty eyes. So handsome. So I thought, okay, I'm not super tired, but I'm going to go to bed. But it was 2:00. I'm telling you. Mine wants me to go to bed. And they're kittens. They want to play. They like to stay up at night and sleep during the day. So I try to keep them up during the day. So back to Aries, sorry. Other people see you, you're going around, you're doing this and you're doing that, you're doing it all. And that's fine, but there comes a time when you have to stop and say, okay, what's making me happy? What's not making me sick or going to be sick? And although people come to you and you're helping a lot of people, I think you're going to stand back and say, no, I'm lightening my load. And I see you guys doing that. Now, your hopes and fears is you want to be helping everybody, like the Empress helps everybody. You want to do good, but you can still do good by taking care of you first and then helping when you can. You don't always have to help. Always have to. Not if you don't feel like it, okay? And the universe supports you. So know that you're supported. There is a change, like I said, coming into your life, a new beginning, but at the end of it all, you'll realize that the changes that you've made in your life has created a super calmness, a super peace, and you're going to be happy with the outcomes, but you're not doing this alone. The universe is helping. The universe are helping you with like priorities. They're putting all the ducks in a row kind of for you, metaphorically, of course, not ducks, but they are helping you there. So a good reading for Aries, a lot of good stuff happening. Now let's see what and this is using the Waite tarot. I've got many other decks I don't use very much, once in a while, but I always go back to this deck. I mean, I like the pictures. I like, and a lot of people are familiar with the Waite, so I use that. Now let's see what the angel messages have for you. You have trouble saying no to people. And that's part of the way women were raised, because a lot of women are, nurturer. This is wired into us, right? To nurture people, to nurture everybody. But there comes a time we have to nurture us. And sometimes it is good to say no to people, because if you always say yes to them, and then one day you're really tired, you say no, they feel like wow, how can you say no to them? And it's not always enabling them. It is enabling them if you always help them. They have to grow. People have to grow on their own, whether they're adults or not. They have to do certain things on their own. They have to take responsibilities for their actions, their decisions. You can say to somebody, not today, but tomorrow. Same with that when I get some people that want a reading right away. I don't drop everything and be somebody's, beck and call. Readings are usually booked a few weeks in advance. I have some even at the end of October. And I used to say, sure, 8 o'clock at night, yeah, 9 or 7 o'clock at night. But no, I have to do, I have to take care of me too. I can't be doing readings all the time. And if I'm a little bit tired, readings are great. If I'm a lot tired, then no, it's not. So I learned the hard way, but I do say no when it's not possible or I don't want to. I say no. You have to say no to people. It's a learning thing. It's a learning curve. Your natural nurturer, yeah. I'm the oldest of three. I'm the oldest, and I took on responsibility super young. Took care of my mom and my siblings, but yeah, you have to take care of you. Saying no is good for you. You have to create some healthy boundaries. A lot of people don't have that. Yeah, you have to. You have to really, really create healthy boundaries. And a lot of my generation and maybe some of yours, we didn't learn that in school. Oh, you have to be good. You have to set a good example. You have to help everybody. And I learned about, I'd say 30 years ago, somebody, I think it was one of my sisters, says, well, you don't have to help everybody. You don't have to. You're giving. You're going to think of yourself. You're a vessel, and you've got a lot of gifts. But if you give everything away, and you don't receive, if you're balancing and people are giving you or helping you, then that's fine. You have to have that balance. But if you just give, you'll be depleted. You'll be depleted. I mean, you won't feel like you have nothing left to give. That's going to be like taking care of you big time. You're going to have to regenerate, maybe take a long vacation or just say shut down for a while. It's not healthy. It's not healthy not to have healthy boundaries. And I teach that in my class. There's a few ladies that they've come a long way. Before they were just give to the point where, yeah, it wasn't good. So I said, well, you can do this, you can do that. It's up to you. But create healthy boundaries for yourself. So because you matter. Think of my siblings when I was 8. Yeah, I grew up pretty. People get upset when you say no. Yeah, but that's them. That's their reaction. You're not responsible, and we're not responsible for other people's reaction. When I started saying no, especially the hardest saying no to was some of my family members. They were like, what? You're so selfish, or you're this, and I'm far from that. But I thought, I gave. You're not helping yourself. You need to learn how to help yourself. You need to grow up. My sister and I are 3 years, 4.5 years, and 4.5 years. My other one between her and I were like 7.5 years. So no, I said, I've helped you all I can. I'm not your mother, I'm your sister. I've helped all I can. Now it's time for you to, shape up, because, and some people are like that. If you say no to them, they'll go somebody else, right? They'll get upset. They'll go somebody else, and then go somebody else. But some people like to take advantage of others. I don't like to be taken advantage of, and a lot of people don't. So when you truly say no to them because you're not well, and they still, that's not where's the love? You're working on it. It's a process for sure. Where's the love? Because if you were to turn around and ask that person for help, which a lot of nurturers don't ask for help, but if you were, would that person always constantly help you? They'd probably help you a few times and say, okay, well, you're on your own. You gotta do this. And I can't help you all the time. It's okay for them to say it, but it's not okay for you. So it's a process. You will learn. You will learn. Put yourself first. And if somebody you want to help, you really want to help, but you can't today, say, you know what? Ask me tomorrow. I'll help you tomorrow. Today is just not a good day. You never asked for help. I was like that too. It was kind of ingrained into me, like, you don't ask for help. You do everything yourself. Well, sometimes it's not good. Sometimes you need another person, either to bounce an idea off of, or an opinion, or second opinion, because I make my own decisions, but I like sometimes to have somebody else's input, just to see, right? I don't ask for help a lot, but if I really need to, I will. But that was not me many, many years ago. I was like, no, if I can't do it, man. But you gotta learn. You gotta learn. So for Aries, messages from your angels. This is a Doreen Virtue Oracle deck. I really love it. I bought it many years ago. It's doesn't have that anymore, but she doesn't have. I think it's Radley Valentine that does a lot of her things. But Aries, it says here, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Isn't that beautiful? That's what I was saying. Beginnings, prosperity, things are looking really good. And always, when things get better, just manage everything well so you don't, spend everything and manage everything well. So Aries, I'm going to leave that with you, and we're going to move on to Leo. Leo as well. There's beginnings for sure, but beginnings and endings. And I think a lot of Leo, whether they're going through whatever they're going through right now, Leos are going to awaken. They're going to open their eyes and going to say, you know what? I see things clear now. For some reason I couldn't before. Now it's like a secret revealed. It's like, bam, how couldn't I see that before? Because sometimes things are so simple that we look for the complicated. We complicate our own lives. We do. Most of the times we do. I know I do. But for Leo, there's really good times ahead. Really good times. One of the a student yesterday in my class, she had a very clear message, and that's for everybody. Play, take time to play. We're all so serious, most of us. I mean, I am, and I have to remind myself, okay, loosen up, have fun, because it's too serious is not good. It makes us pretty, can be boring. So you need to balance with a lot of work, but then playtime, downtime. So that's for you, Leo, especially today. Like it's a reminder. And some of you may have planned a trip or travel, but wherever it is you're going, it's somewhere warm. So probably need it, right? Leo, fire sign, need warmth. You need to recharge that fire type thing. All right. So what's going on with Leos right now? What are they saying here? Leo, if you felt a lot of sadness in your life recently, don't worry. Like I said, things are improved, things are getting better, and the sadness is definitely moving away out of your life. All right. Okay, so all right? If you're looking for structure in your life right now, because like I said, there's endings and new beginnings. The structure, you'll find it. You will structure everything, and again, help from the universe structuring this. Yes, let Char know if you want. Sure, I don't know what she's up to. So just let yourself think. You've asked for this. You're getting help from the universe. Your guides are helping you and guiding you, and they're helping you sort out things and prioritize things and getting things in order, because you've been thinking about getting more orderly in your life, and you are. Now, sometimes things that can cross our path is something that you weren't maybe able to see because you were looking at it from this angle. But now, my phone's ringing too. Sorry, should have turned it off. But you're expanding. You're trying to now see things from another perspective, from another person's point of view, and that's how. When I said you're going to see things clear, because you're not looking at just your way of looking at things, you're looking at from the other person's looking at things, and you're going to see things much, much clearer. Okay. Running into somebody from the past, a friend you haven't seen in a while, maybe that's the person that's going to help you see things a little bit better. Especially when we gather as women, we can, just by talking, sometimes it's like, oh, that kind of makes sense. And then bang, now you could definitely, you have somebody that's helping you with an opinion that they may say, you know what, we'll look at it from their perspective. So definitely going to be help there. Watch for, I always say, little petty thefts. I think there's somebody around you that may want something that you want. Sometimes it could be a promotion at work. It could be something that you really want. Not always like heavy, like materially, like money, but there's a competition out there, and I think somebody wants what you want. Okay. I think you're on the right track to getting what you want, but that other person wants it as well. So just watch out for that. Just watch your back on those kind of things. So I don't know if from me, I could see there you've met somebody recently, or you're going to meet very, very soon. But I see two people getting together, sharing a lot of the same ideas. You're going to click together. This person may have been with you in a different lifetime, but it's going to be a really nice encounter with someone that like, you just recently met, or someone you're going to meet. Do I see marriage? No, not right now on the cards, but I do see very, passionate, very two people just even though you don't know each other well, you feel like you know each other. So possibly a twin flame that you meet somebody that you just click so much with. Okay. Now, if you continue on your path, like I said, you're very giving. You can continue to give, but just watch how much you give. It's like somebody asking you for $20, but you think they're going to spend maybe half that foolishly. You may offer them, say, well, I'm going to either give you 10 for now, or whatever they want from you. Just tell yourself, I'm going to decide what's appropriate at this time. Should I, instead of giving them money, should I just give them a lending ear to listen to them? Or should I help? Maybe you should get them, some food instead of giving them money. Just, you're very giving, and they come to you because they know you can help them, but just be careful how you give and if it's appropriate at that time. Okay. Now, you've got a Knight of Pentacles that's kind of surrounding you. Now, this is somebody, young, somebody that comes into, I say young, like a youthful, not a mature man, but there's definitely someone around you that's going to help you manage your finance a little bit. They're going to offer you advice, and they're very knowledgeable in certain things. Although they're young, they're very knowledgeable. Sometimes it could be your son or young brother, a sibling, but definitely, or a young man that you've met, that young adult that can help you with those things if you let them, because they are looking out for you. It's not a secret agenda. They're looking out for you. Pardon me. Your hopes and fears. Some of you Leos maybe even know that you're very intuitive, yet you're afraid sometimes to you want it all, to know right now everything. Some things may be hidden for you, but that's because you got to open up. Say it out loud a few times. I am open up. I'm opening up to my intuition. I'm opening up to communication with my guide, my higher self, if you will. And I think that will develop, because I see that a lot of Leos right now are developing intuitively, psychically. Everybody's psychic to a degree. So that is coming. Pay attention, to all the signs that you get, all of them, especially, the moon, especially any signs that angels are coming and trying to get through to you, or an ancestor that's passed that's trying to get through to you. You are waking up little by little, but you have what it takes, and don't be afraid. It's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Nothing to be afraid of. And your hopes. And here is the outcome. The outcome, things had to change, because if not, you're going to make yourself sick. There may be a little bit of a cold or allergies. I've got allergies, a cold coming on. Just remember that when you worry, sorry, my phone's just going off. Sorry. Little bit of worries can definitely put you in bed, stricken with health. No doctor is going to find out maybe what's wrong with you. And a lot of times it's because when you wake up spiritually and a little bit psychically, you can definitely feel you have some symptoms of like being sick, but it's not a real illness. Either way, if you do feel, not well, definitely seek the advice of a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but from experience, I know sometimes people are not well. They see a doctor and all the tests and everything comes back normal. And if that's the case, everything's normal, all the tests they've done, just know that it's part of the spiritual awakening for some. You go through some phases, and it could be part of that. But if you're worried and if you want to put your mind at ease, definitely, see a doctor. I don't see severe illness, but see a doctor if you think you should. Okay. I'm going to pull a card for Leos. Maybe Leos, like I said, you need to have that travel, that short trip or something in a warmer climate, maybe you need that. You need that holiday. Maybe some of you have not taken a holiday for a long time, or a good holiday. You may have time off, but you've done other things to keep you busy and not really enjoy and had time to play, downtime, right? So do that. All right, I'm going to pull an angel card from messages from your angel for you guys. Ooh, Archangel Michael. I am with you. So Archangel Michael is with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Divine life purpose. I mean, psychic developing, your intuition. Call on Archangel Michael. He can definitely help you. And get the other angels that they have specific jobs that they can help you. But Archangel Michael will, and we'll get other angels to help as well. So I'm going to leave that with you, Leo. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I'm surrounded by Sagittarius. You have an 18-year-old Pisces daughter has Leo rising. Wow. A lot of stuff happening in her life right now. 18-year-old, a lot of stuff. Good stuff. Endings and beginnings, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. She's doing good. She was thinking, I feel like your daughter was thinking about learning something, but now she's kind of changed the way she's either going to go about it, or it's maybe in the same field, but learning something a little bit different. But whatever she's doing, she's got a good head on her shoulder. She's going to do well. She's going to do well, your daughter. All right, Sagittarius. Surrounded by Sagittarius. I always say that. My kids, I have 2 grandchild that are Sagittarius. Some of my friends are Sagittarius. Wonderful people. Yep. Yep. Phoenix Rising said, yep. No, your daughter's fine. I'm getting the goosebumps, like the energy that's running through my body. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. All right, Sagittarius. What do I have, Sagittarius? What do I have? I feel Sagittarius they've been preoccupied with a lot of things, and they've always had a base of faith, and with that faith comes hope, and with the hope, well, happiness at last. I think they went through a rough patch. Yeah. And whatever decisions they're trying to make about their future, their life, their children, all those decisions it's becoming a little bit clear. And if they've gone through any type of challenges, whether it's justice, like I don't say a court case, but if there is, it would be in their favor. So anyways, Sagittarius are finding some form of happiness at last. Yeah. And this is all these beginnings, I tell you, it's got to be because of the new moon today, September 14th, tonight. But a lot of Sagittarius too will have to keep in mind that September 29th is a full moon, harvest moon. There's something brewing around that area. Maybe they'll find that they're truly happier around that time too. So we'll see what goes on for Sagittarius. But so you got the new moon that's today, and then the full moon on the 29th, affecting Sagittarius in more ways. I can't remember what sign of the full moon is going to be in, but okay. All right. Hope that wasn't my granddaughter trying to call me here, because called me from school yesterday. She wanted to write. I'm like, phone was off. Phone was on mute. Oh, so Sagittarius definitely travels for sure. And some of you may want to relocate, change homes, or wherever maybe your employment is going to change office, or there's a lot of changes around the work area. And again, for Sagittarius that are in school, taking university or college, I do some changes in there with direction of education as well. And it's all good. This is what you're meant to be. So follow intuition. Sagittarius are very intuitive. Follow that intuition, because whatever it is that you're changing, wanting to learn, it's in the long run, it's gonna bring more benefits to you, money-wise, as well as satisfaction, job satisfaction. So yeah. And some of you may even have the gift of writing. So write down your dreams. If you remember your dreams, write down your goals, write down a lot of things that you feel your guide is telling you, or you're just saying, oh, it's my own intuition, but write it down. There's an importance to writing stuff down for you. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. Again, clear path. dark clouds feel, lifting off. So there's a little bit more money coming in your way through could be a job, a promotion, or a raise, but there's definitely, and it's happening later this fall. So probably around the full moon, at the end of the full moon. Full fall is September 21st. So again, that confirms that. And Sagittarius know that they're very strong individuals, strong internally. And with that strength, they can do so much. When they draw on their own strength, it can move a mountain. They're very, very strong individual, like character-wise in that. So when they make up their mind to something, definitely they know they can achieve it. If they say they're going to do something, they know they can before they actually do it. For most Sagittarius, you've had a loving presence in your life. It could be a loving mother, a loving wife, always looking out for you, helping you. If it's for a male, of course, a loving, mother, sister. But I do see something that as something is moving away. So sometimes it could be your very close bond with somebody might separate because they're moving away. Or in a relationship where a couple is married, sometimes it could be a separation. But if it is a separation, then it was meant to be, and it's I believe it's both partners are in agreement type of thing. So, hi Shar, how are ya? So for Sagittarius, so happy reunion. Well, we have Thanksgiving coming, and then Christmas, and that could be whatever family you reunion. I see a gathering, could even be a wedding, but I do see a gathering for most of you. So it'll be a really good time. Everybody's going to enjoy themselves. And somebody in your life will be bringing probably some ideas on how to cope with certain things in your life. If you're looking at finances, if you're looking at saving money, if you're looking at investment, there is somebody around you that is, although he's not a mature man, he's somebody that is very knowledgeable. So knowledgeable and can help with that as well, to help you plan for your future. Could be your, financial advisor, could be, somebody that knows their stuff. Could be an accountant, definitely. So for Sagittarius, some of you that don't have a relationship, that you're wanting to have somebody in your life, that you don't want to be alone all the time, there is a possibility of meeting somebody. Some of you will go through an ending and somebody, meeting somebody, but there is someone that you can meet and have fun with and share a lot of common interest in. So it's somebody that I'm almost done, Cher. Hitting thumbs up. Thank you so much, Cher. Appreciate it. I do that to you too. Sometimes I'll see a video and I'll go, although I can't watch it all, but hi. Thank you so much, Cher. Sure. Thank you. My neighbor's help is going to our class reunion. Ooh, there you go. Could be a class reunion. So it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a wonderful time. So not to worry about that. Now, the outcome for Sagittarius, the outcome for the reading is that you're surrounded by many friends, but there's only very select true friends. And they look up to you. They look up to you. So some of them you might run into that you haven't seen in a while, and they're going to come to you, and you're very giving to them, but not the same way they expected it. But you will be, offering your help, and but they do look up to you. So that's wonderful to have somebody, look up to you. That's pretty good. Overall, it's a good reading. We'll do a message from the angels. She's a Sagittarius, your neighbor. Yeah. Wonderful people. They're very giving. I mean, yeah, they're very, very giving. My mom was Sagittarius, my stepdad, my ex-mother-in-law. Yeah, I had like 5 or 6 birthdays just before Christmas. That was kind of crazy, but yeah. So for Sagittarius, the angel Adriana. Adriana is leading you toward the answer to your prayers. So you've been praying for something, asking for something. So Angel Adriana is asking to Sagittarius to listen to and follow the step that they're communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. That's for you Sagittarius people. So like I said, pay attention, especially the September 29th around the full moon. But even now, a lot of dreams are really vivid, right? So pay attention to that, because I know in the end, there's an happy outcome. Sagittarius have gone through a bit of a sadness period, but at the end of the light, at the end of the tunnel, there's light. There's not always, it's all not always dark, because after darkness comes the light. And I see that for Sagittarius, finding finally some kind of, something to make you happy, because you've had experienced a little bit of sadness it's very needy. Oh, well, one of my granddaughter is Sagittarius. She's a bit needy, but she's spoiled. So is it really needy or spoiled, or you've enabled them, right? But some are, and it depends on their age, and it depends how they were raised. But I had a friend years ago. Yeah, she was a bit needy. She was. She's a good heart though. So yeah, she's very needy. They're still growing. God is not finished with them yet, right? I dream I want, yes, you know what? It would be so nice if we dreamt that we won money, and we actually did. Sad to say, most of those dreams are not about winning. It's about just keeping an eye on your finances. You can still hope and dream to win money. You may win like $20 or something, but it's mostly about worries that we have. I don't know why worries in dreams will come as money. Funding money, winning money. You could be winning something that you want more than $1 million would be nice. But yeah, a lot of times it's just to keep an eye on certain things, your finances and how you spend. And hey, we're all in the same boat. I got to watch that too, right? So for now, I'm going to leave you with all of this, and I'm going to go check my my phone. Somebody's trying to reach me, like 2 calls within a few minutes. So yeah, you looked it up. Yeah, that's what it really means. So have a blessed day, guys. Tomorrow, I know it's like earlier today, I was supposed to do it yesterday, but tomorrow is going to be the Earth. Probably around this time, I'm going to see. I can't guarantee, but definitely there'll be a reading for the Earth signs, and that'll be in the afternoon for sure. All right. So have a wonderful day. Thank you all for sharing, and if you can share with somebody, bugging thumbs up. Appreciate it. And I'll say blessed be. Take care. Bye. You're welcome.